The US economy skyrocketed 12.2% in the second quarter of 2021. Indoor dining is booming again. As more than half of Americans are now fully vaccinated, it seems that we could finally put COVID behind us.
We were supposed to get married on March 27th of last year of 2020, but because of COVID and things shutting down, we had to move up our wedding date 10 days earlier, and so we had to elope, as I just mentioned, and our families couldn't get together. So finally now, it sort of feels safe enough and pretty open and free to have our parents together.
It certainly felt that way back in June, when America reported the lowest coronavirus case totals. But now, around 130,000 cases are being reported daily, twice as many as the highest levels last year.
As Europe and Asia gradually reopen their economy, many are wondering when America will do the same. But even within the country, most of the businesses are not fully reopened yet. Like the one behind me, one of the most popular museums in New York, only open 3 days a week.
New York requires masks for taking the subways and vaccinations for visiting museums, whereas Tennessee, Florida, and Texas have banned mask mandates in their school districts. While a legal battle surrounding the Norwegian cruise line vaccine requirement is still unfolding, Harris poll data shows that 64% of Americans support introducing a vaccine passport for boarding an airplane, even though the White House had ruled out the idea of federal vaccination passport back in April.
Yeah, there is no passport santé here in the US compared to France. Then I think it's better here in the US because you feel free anyway. Even if you have a mask, even if there are restrictions, you are better off without this ID, to be honest.
The Federal Reserve Board in DC estimated that roughly 200,000 more businesses permanently closed down. About 9.6 million US workers lost their jobs during the COVID downturn, and as many as 43,000 bereaved American children are now feeling the void left by their deceased parents. With the growth of vaccination rates slowing down, even though some cafes are coming back, normality still seems very far away. Science Wu Financial District, Manhattan.